Festin here, and now it's time for Cartoon Theory. Today, this theory relates to the Season 3 episode of Rugrats, Angelica's Worst Nightmare. For those who never saw that episode, the story is that Charlotte and Drew think they're having another baby. Angelica worries that they might not have enough time for her anymore. This, of course, results in her having a very dangerous nightmare about being attacked and demanded to be kicked out by an evil baby with the menacing voice of Jim Turner, imitating Edward G. Robinson. 5 years before Family Guy was even a thing. The nightmare, of course, ties into the title itself. But anyways, this caused Angelica to wake up from her delusion and tell Drew what happened, and he reassured her that he'll always love her and take care of her, even when they have a baby. But unfortunately, that never happened since the test results were negative. Now, the question is, who implanted the nightmare on Angelica in that episode? Well, some of you might be thinking Angelica could stop thinking about it, and that's why. But here's my theory as to why that is. The Gromble from Real Monsters was spying on Angelica unnoticed and decided to scare the ever-loving wuss out of Angelica by creating this big boy baby monster. And when she started dreaming, he told him,
"Go out there and scare, and give me a reason to keep on living."
Ickis, Oblina, and Crumb tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He just told them that sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. And after it was revealed that Charlotte was not having a baby after all, the Grumble got mad at Big Boy and said,
"You need a good snorching. One good snorching deserves another."
And how was this monster punished? By listening to Zimbo and the Snort sing soprano, like at the very end of the second episode of Real Monsters. Now you're probably wondering why I think this. Well, this is because the psychiatrist that Angelica calls early in the episode was voiced by Greg Berger, the same guy who voiced Grumble. And 5 years later, after Real Monsters went off the air, Klasky-Csupo asked Ickis, Oblinas, and Crumb to collaborate with the Rugrats in a later episode called A Ghost Story. And at the very end, the three of them scared the ever-loving wuss out of Angelica. I also think this was the Grumble's doing. He knows they don't eat kids on TV cartoon shows, especially kids with high ratings and a good agent. I must say, the Grumble has a big hatred towards Angelica. Oh, and one more fact. Both Rugrats and Real Monsters were produced by Klasky-Csupo. Well, that's all my theory on that. Let me know in the comments what do you think of that theory. See you later, everyone.